Hello, here we are today presenting our final presentation for Retail Management course. We are Group 5 and have chosen Heyday as our term project. So without further ado, let's dive in on what Heyday is all about. The agenda of our presentation will focus about brief history of Heyday, its retailing mix, how their organization currently fits on the 7S strategy, and how Heyday has up till now conducted its marketing and promotions. The presentation will also see the impact COVID has had on Heyday. Finally, we will talk about some intermediate to long-term recommendations that our team has put forward for Heyday to help them in their current challenges during the pandemic. So Heyday consider itself as the premium soft serve ice cream of Pakistan. It was established in 2015 as a sole proprietorship and opened its first outlet in Chunky Monkey near Seaview, Karachi. Due to popularity, it soon opened another kiosk in Dolmen Mall, Clifton. As it grew during these years, it opened kiosks in two more locations that included Dolmen Mall, Hedri and Tariq Road. As there are certain limitations in mixed-use development facilities like mall, where you cannot use open flames because it poses a serious safety risk, so oven-based products were already limited on these kiosks. In order to have a dedicated presence apart from malls and let consumer enjoy a wider range of products, including freshly oven-baked items, they opened their standalone outlet near Muskan Gulshan Iqbal. The vision of Heyday is to become synonymous brand nationally and internationally by encompassing the ideology of spreading happiness through frozen treats and provide value for money while they are dedicated on their mission of giving their customer happiness, enjoyment and an ultimate dessert experience. When we talk about Heyday's consumers, they range in age bracket of 15 to 25. Also children, college and university going students mostly from likes of IBA, KU and NIT, as these universities are very near the dedicated outlet, and not to mention those who are always on the lookout of experiencing something new. When we talk about competition, it is necessary to talk about the ice cream industry in particular. The ice cream industry is distributed in two main categories, which are branded ice cream and ice cream parlors. Branded ice cream sells frozen ice creams made from dairy products in the form of cones, cups, sticks, as well as packaged form. On the contrary, ice cream parlors sell soft serve ice cream, gelato, ice cream desserts, shakes, and frozen yogurts through their own stores. Manufacturers in Pakistan range from large, medium, and small boutiques. Up until the 90s, only four known brands manufactured in Pakistan: Igloo, Polka, Rocco, and Yummy. However, things changed by 1995 when Unilever entered into the folds and manufactured Walls in Pakistan. When we talk about another category, which is the parlor category, Heyday faces a unique competition in different subcategories. In malls, it competes with Baskin and Robbins, while for standalone outlet, the competition is through Del Frio. As Hip Hop Cone is their top line product, they face direct competition in this category from the biggest market player, which is McDonald's. Moving forward with the retailing mix now, Heyday is designed to give a retro vibe in a way to give it a vintage outlook. This striking neon color scheme of green and pink added with the wooden furniture and classic Italian checkered flooring gives it customer a perfect environment to enjoy dessert in Karachi's climate. Mentioned earlier, Heyday is currently serving at 5 locations in Karachi, and each business unit is specifically designed to cater a playful themed look comprising of top-of-the-mark equipment and professionally trained staff. With each expanding outlet, improvements are made in design and service to adhere to the location. Since retaining a customer is less costly than acquiring a new one, Heyday has a strong focus on providing superior customer experience to build frequency and recency of purchases by the customers. In order to increase customer base and retain existing customers, proper customer feedback is ensured through comment cards. Products offered by Heyday are made in-house in their own factory situated in site area Karachi. Raw materials are procured from different suppliers. Production and packaging is however done in its own production house to ensure the consistency of the taste and overall quality standards of the products are maintained. The finished products are stored privately in their factories to meet daily demands. The quantity of items demanded for the week is forecasted by the outlet manager by analyzing the historical sales data of the previous week. Being relatively new in the market and in growth stages, Heyday currently gets its sales through personal referrals and organizing events through Facebook and Instagram. Additionally, they offer discounts to online customers through various channels.
Now let's move with the 7S strategy. For Heyday to achieve sustained competitive advantage and successfully compete in the market, we have evaluated them on McKinsey's 7S model, and in alignment with their vision and mission statement, their organization is relatively stable with their business size at the moment. Let's discuss about their marketing and promotion activities. They are very active on social media platforms and regularly keep their followers engaged with events and offers.
They are currently maintaining a social presence through Facebook where they have a following of 60,000 people and over 5,000 people on Instagram. Satisfied customers have left positive reviews on both Facebook and Instagram. Their marketing team is very active when it comes to promotions. With every new kiosk or outlet launch, they offer launch deals in which first 100 customers get free ice creams each week for a whole year. As their target market is young audience, they give discounts to university students and frequently introduce package discount deals of buy to get one.
They recently launched mystery shopper and loyalty programs to increase customer engagement and retention with their unique sales pitch.
For partnership, they are strategically partnering with YouTubers, food magazines, morning shows, banks to attract new consumers and increase their customer base. When we talk about in action, they have collaborated with many notable celebrities and morning shows, for example, like Utho Jago Pakistan, to promote their product. Further, Heyday has partnered with discount companies like Vouch 365, BOGO, buy one get one, and third-party delivery system like Foodpanda to further strengthen their social and physical presence. Customers at Heyday prefer paying in cash. However, certain customers who either come in family or large groups and are wanting to avail discounts on their orders prefer to do electronic transactions using debit or credit card. Currently, 20% discount is being offered on Mizan Bank, and other banks are also being pursued to increase more revenue and sales.
Post-COVID, home delivery and takeaways have become the new norm for food consumption due to strict SOP implementations and lockdowns. Likewise, it has become a challenge for Heyday to maintain the consistency of the product from the time it leaves the restaurant till the time it reaches to the consumer. Moving forward, we will discuss the impact of COVID on this industry.
Had a major impact on the ice cream industry worldwide as there were disruptions in supply chains due to restriction in trade. In India, which is a major ice cream consumer of the world, sales dipped 50% during lockdown imposed in 2020. Similar kind of impact was felt by the ice cream industry in Pakistan. Heyday also had to face a brunt of pandemic. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, Heyday had 5 outlets that included one standalone and 4 kiosks at different malls in Karachi. The fixed kiosks at malls which were previously able to generate higher revenue due to higher penetration and greater footfall severely suffered in sales due to COVID-19 as all outdoor activity was on hold. There were also misconceptions that consumption of ice creams make one susceptible to COVID-19. There was one off case in China where ice cream was found to be contaminated with COVID-19 after 3 samples were tested positive for the virus. Analyze the peak load factor. It has been calculated based on the available data from the Hades management, in which a short comparison has been done for the standalone outlet and kiosk in pre-COVID and post-COVID situations. For a standalone outlet operating for 5 hours and having an average engagement time of 30 minutes during pre-COVID, the company used to observe a peak load of 400, while it has reduced by 40% and now is standing at 240 people post-COVID. Moreover, for kiosk having 2 hours of peak load hours and having engagement time of average 20 minutes, it saw a peak load of 60 people, while now post-COVID it has reduced by 66% to 20 people only. Analyze the impact on financials before and after COVID, it is evident that the revenues and profits have reduced. Already due to lockdown and limitations on indoor dining, the revenues have reduced by 36%, while the profit took a dip by 44%. This caused Heyday to close two of its kiosks. However, even after these financial burdens, the product quality is still consistent and they have managed to keep their human resource intact.
Let's talk about the recommendation from our team for Heyday.
Given that most scientists expect the virus that causes COVID-19 will stay for some time, it is now time for Heyday to think outside the cone. Based on our understanding of the business, we came up with some intermediate, medium, and long term recommendations that will help the business survive the new normal. Given the doubts regarding ice cream consumption in the masses and the decreased incidence of outdoor indulgence occasions, Heyday must engage its target market using a social media campaign called Indulgence Doesn't Stop. Heyday's indulgent flavors can help generate impulsive buying behavior for a category which is regarded as comfort food for the masses. While home delivery of ice cream is still challenging and limited to a small radius, there is still merit in increasing the number of orders served within the geographical boundaries. While partnerships with home delivery solutions must be strengthened, Heyday can convert its servers into riders. This will not only increase the revenue but also help Heyday retain its employees that it may have to let go in the near future if things prevail. Selective discounting, with the discount percentage being directly proportional to frequency of orders, can also assist in driving volumes and customer retention. As medium-term projects, Heyday must initiate working on introducing family or multi-serve packs. As the incidence of in-home food consumption increases due to lockdown and SOPs, it is important to understand that in-home food consumption is a family occasion. Hence, family packs are more appealing than single-serve packs. These packs can be made available at top-end retail outlets nationwide and serve as an additional revenue stream for the business. In the long run, Heyday can explore the options of having Heyday on Wheel, an ice cream truck with a kitchen that helps build on its freshly baked claim. Located at prime location in the city with its retro theme, the truck will be an Instagrammable and chic, attracting the Heyday target audience and increasing community involvement. There is also merit in expanding into premium dessert catering service for additional revenue stream. Customized menu with Heyday's signature waffles, ice creams, and shakes can help Heyday make people's day bigger.
Group 5 would like to express their gratitude to Mr. Atif Murtaza and Mr. Noor, Regional Manager Heyday, for their assistance and cooperation throughout the course of this project. Thank you so much.